But that doesn't mean the New World remains undiscovered. Al-Andalus, with its own powerful navy and extensive trade networks in the Mediterranean and North Africa, would be perfectly positioned to look west. Andalusi sailors, equipped with advanced navigational tools derived from centuries of Islamic science, might be the first to cross the Atlantic. The colonization of the Americas would be a completely different story. Instead of Spanish conquistadors, we might see Andalusi explorers establishing trading posts and colonies. The Americas would become a melting pot not just of European and indigenous cultures, but of Islamic, Arabic, and North African influences as well. Imagine cities in South America with mosques standing alongside cathedrals, and Arabic being spoken as commonly as Spanish or Portuguese. Back in Europe, Al-Andalus would be a kingmaker. It would be a constant, powerful player in the intricate game of European diplomacy. Imagine France, feeling threatened by the powerful Habsburgs, forming an alliance not with the Ottoman Empire, but with the sophisticated Caliphate of Córdoba. This permanent Islamic presence would force alliances and create rivalries we can't even fathom, making European history far more complex and multipolar. The continent would never be a purely Christian domain. The survival of Al-Andalus wouldn't just change maps and politics. It would supercharge the world's intellectual development. Historically, the Islamic Golden Age in places like Córdoba was a beacon of light during Europe's Dark Ages. It preserved and expanded upon Greek philosophy, mathematics, and science. The trickle of knowledge that flowed north and eventually sparked the Renaissance would become a continuous, powerful river. Instead of a slow, filtered transfer of ideas, we would see an open and constant exchange. The universities of Al-Andalus would work alongside those in Paris, Oxford, and Bologna. This could have accelerated the European Renaissance and the scientific revolution by centuries. Breakthroughs in mathematics, astronomy, and especially medicine might have occurred far earlier. Think of a world where complex algebra, advanced surgical techniques, and accurate models of the solar system are common knowledge hundreds of years ahead of schedule. Naval technology would also leap forward. The constant rivalry on the seas between Al-Andalus and the Christian kingdoms would create an arms race in shipbuilding, cartography, and navigation. Andalusi shipwrights, blending Mediterranean galley designs with Atlantic innovations, could pioneer new types of vessels, making global trade and travel faster and safer much earlier in history. The scientific and technical vocabulary of languages like Spanish and Portuguese would be saturated with Arabic, potentially establishing Arabic as a major European language of science and philosophy, right alongside Latin,